Again, welcome today. The next function, file management. An operating system act as a file manage. It saves a file under the file name provided by the user on the disk and helps to execute whenever it requires. The file manager store the following information about each file or folder. What the operating system do? Operating system store the file in the different manners, but store by the name given already by the user into the operating system. But every operating system has its own space for management of different type of files may be video files may be audio files may be different type of files. So for that we will see the management, the following information about each file or folder it by the file manager. File type and location of the file on the system. The type of file, different type of file is there: audio file, video file, picture file. The file name and type of file. The file size in byte. File size can be in the different file. If file is big, then size is also big. File is small, then size could be the small size. File access, whether read only, write only, or read write in both. So file can be open in the different manner, in the read only, write only, read write and both. So what can we understand from that? If you want to edit your file, then it can be used for write. If you want to read and write both operation, then that time you can open in that manner. And if just you want to open for the read only process, then you can open that type of file in that type of manner, can be managed by the file manager inside the operating system. The last topic, date of creation, date of last access, date of last iteration. The different information is available in the computer. The file, when created the file, what timing was the creating of that file, has already stored inside the operating system, inside the computer by the operating system. Memory management. You are listening different points. With respect to the different points, you should manage your own notes also with that video, because it is very important, because I am hardworking for you. So please student, take it seriously. And if you don't understand any topic, I will explain detail from that topic. If you want to get the detail from that topic, so tell the purpose for that. I can explain in what standard, whatever you want, that type of knowledge I will always ready to give you. The next point, memory management. You know that computer memory can hold and execute several programs at the same time. The operating system allocate and deallocate this memory to the various application. It also keeps track of free memory. What operating system do for the memory management? Memory means the space available to store the file or to remove the files. If you are storing the file inside the system, then space will be allocated for that file. If you want to remove the file, then space get freeze from the system. What operating system do? Operating system keeps the track of all the vacant places available inside the computer. Operating system, what it do? It keeps the track of all the memory locations available inside the computer memory. So please make the notes properly. If you don't understand, then ask me. Whenever you want to get the detail from that topic, any topic, I am ready forever for giving the detail from that topic with example. But right now, in which class you want, the knowledge is available inside the book also. You can read repetitively, you can get the more knowledge than me. You can also become a brave, and you can get the more activities related to that type of topics. You can create more type of notes than that notes I am showing today. Okay, so please try. The next point is scheduling the operating system. Scheduling the operating system means coordinate the resources and jobs by giving them the level of priorities. Scheduling means the different processes running inside the computer differently at the same time. But operating system manage the different processes. If you are listening sound, you are writing something, then these are the different processes. If you want to manage, you can't manage, but operating system can manage it easily with the help of scheduling. To schedule means to give the timetable for that. Automatically operating system manages its own timetable, and as per the routine, as per the waiting process, ready process, different process are there. Computers operating system allocate that type of process inside the scheduling process. The scheduling function will be mostly useful by the operating system to manage the processing of the different files, or the different processing of the different process. If firstly the operation is come back toward the operating system, it has already given the first priority. After the completion of the first execution of first process, the next process can be executed very easily. Without completing the first process execution, the other process can't do something, because at the same time it just only process one data at a single time. If there are the different data is mixed up inside the different process, can get the error message while loading the different files there. You are now watching over the screen the next function, network management. Network have the special operating system. These are called the network operating system. How operating system can manage the network? With the help of network operating system. These also control the security of the network by maintaining a username and password. Unix, Linux and Windows are examples of NOS, network operating system. If there is no password, then anyone can use that network, and anyone, the data can be cracked. If there is a personal data stored inside the computer, then it can be cracked if the computer don't having the security. But with the help of network operating system, the computer is very safe in Unix, Linux and Windows. These are the examples of NOS, network operating system. Availability of that type of system helps the computer to protect its data, and it gives the username and password. The person who enters the username and password very properly, only that person can give the authority. Instead of that person, any unauthorized person can't interact with that system. The next function is monitoring. The operating system monitors and keeps tracks of files and folders on the disk and work in progress. What operating system contains? The operating system contains the track of files for the different type of files available inside the computer, the different folders availability inside the computer, different type of video files, different type of audio files, different type of picture files, documents files, different files are available inside the computer, and keeps that type of tracks with the help of operating system. Just operating system can have that type of data, and the data which is in the progress also keeps tracked by the operating system. So operating system can do everything inside the computer. It informs the computer user about any abnormal termination or the error. It also secures the computer system by denying access to unauthorized user. Unauthorized user can't use the computer very easily. If something error is occurring inside your system, easily display by the operating system. Operating system also tells the user if he want to terminate, if he want to shut down his computer. Firstly, operating system shows you really want to shut down or not. If user want to shut down the computer, can shut down easily. Before that, operating system asks firstly that really want to shut down the computer, or if user want to save the file. If user also didn't save any file, then operating system first asks him to save his file or save his document. If he don't want, then can't save the document. And if the user want to save the changes that made by the user, then he can easily save. Otherwise he close that type of application. But operating system firstly shows the message to the user whatever he is doing. If error is occurring, if something change is there, then operating system just display that type of message there. Some popular operating systems for the PCs are Mac OS, Windows, Linux, Unix and DOS. Android and Windows are the operating system for smartphones. Smartphones we are using also, so there are also need for the operating system, and computer most should have the operating system installed in the computer system. Okay, thank you student. The functioning is over. In the next lecture we will meet with the different operating system. Okay, thank you.